Hey guys, so today I'll be doing basic hamster care part 2, and part 1 was actually really long and I kind of apologize, I just kept rambling and talking. So this is going to be really short just because I don't have that much time, and also because when I make a really long video and I upload it to YouTube, it completely cuts out the audio so there's no sound and it gets really annoying. And I tried to do this before a couple days ago, but again it cut out the sound, so I just kind of didn't do it, but now I'm going to do it, so I have to make this pretty quick. So what I'm going to do, in part 1 I showed you like cage and bedding. So in this video I'm literally going to show you the things that you should have in your hamster cage, give you quick little recommendations, and that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any questions on any of these items I've been talking about, then just comment down below and I will do a separate video on just those items and like saying a lot of stuff about them. Okay, so we'll get started and we'll start talking with food. Okay, so just like any living animal, you're going to need to get food for your hamster. There are many different types of foods out there, a lot of different choices that you can choose from, and you just kind of have to learn what are good foods and what are bad foods. A food I love and a food I partially use is Hazel Hamster. I really like this food. I'll actually go get the packaging right now. This is what the packaging of the food looks like. It's by Supreme. And this is a really good food. I really like it. My hamster loves everything that's in here. And the best thing about it is that it actually has 18% protein, which is great. You want to make sure that your food has between about 18 and 21, no less than 18, because it's really just not that healthy. And also, it's not a good idea to just feed your hamster pellets, even though they're healthy. It just gets kind of boring for them, so you want to give them quite a good variety. Okay, so the next thing is wheel. You want to make sure that you get a solid based wheel, so don't get wired or mesh wheels, as it can cause bumblefoot and it can really hurt your hamster. And you're going to need a wheel big enough so their back doesn't arch when they run on it. I have a silent spinner right here, which is great for Theodore. He loves running on this, and it's a 6.5 inch, which is perfect for dwarfs. But it's not okay for Syrian hamster. It's way too small. For Syrians, I recommend comfort wheels or rodent wheels. For Hamsty, I had a comfort wheel, and it worked very well. But you just want a good size wheel, solid running base, and I like the silent spinners as they're super silent. And yep. So a wheel is definitely a necessity. Ooh, I forgot. Along with food, of course, you're obviously going to need some sort of water bottle. The water bottle I have right here is just part one that came with another cage. You just need a good water bottle that your hamster can get water out of, and a good size bottle, and it's really just kind of preference. And I'd recommend one with the little ball inside of it. And if you go with a tank or a bin as part of as your cage, you're going to need to get like something to attach it to the side of the cage, like right there. And you can make those, so they're pretty easy to make with wire. You can purchase one. It doesn't really matter. So hamsters in the wild really need like a place to hide if they ever feel threatened or anything. So you're going to need to get a place for your hamster to hide, and I think Theodore's in here right now. Yeah, he is. There's his little face popping out. Do you say hello? Okay, so you're going to need a good-sized house for your hamster to hide. I recommend like igloos, and this is a little hay house, which he really likes. And there he is, coming to say hello. It really doesn't matter what type of house you choose. Just make sure it's a good size, and you really need a house because if your hamster ever feels threatened, especially when you first get your hamster, it's a good idea to get them a house. Going to put that back on for him. You're also going to need some sort of chew for your hamster to chew on. Hamsters, their teeth never stop growing, so you're going to need to wear down their teeth just like any rodent. And here's Theodore. So you're going to need to give them lots of chews, and some examples are little apple sticks or little wood chip or things. So I recommend getting your chews from the pet store and not just going outside and getting some stick, because you don't really know what could have been on the stick, and you want to make sure that's safe wood for your hamster. And the last thing, and probably my hamster's favorite thing, is toys. Hamsters are very playful creatures, so you're going to need to get them lots of toys to keep them interested. I recommend just getting toilet paper tubes, as your hamster can chew on them and crawl through them. And I have one in his cage right there. I also recommend tunnels like this, and also little bridges that he can climb on. And I also have like a little bridge and little toy right there. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions on anything I mentioned in this video, just comment down below, and I'll do a separate video on just that. So, yep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. And Theodore says goodbye, too.